most of the other fighting systems, a Kung Fu man usually withdraws his arm immediately when he misses his first attack, meaning to launch a second attack. A Wing Chun man, however, will use the same arm, which has missed the first attack, to launch a second attack, even though it is being stretched out. The Bong Sao, Tan Sao, then the reverse palm. The Bong Sao is performed by turning up the elbow before thrusting the arm until the upper arm forms a 90-degree angle with the body. In doing this, the fingers and the palm should be relaxed. Many people have the wrong idea about the function of Bong Sao. Most of them mistake it as a movement of an upper block. Some others think that the Bong Sao is a pre-fighting posture. Some even lift up the downcoming force of the opponent by hooking the palm. Imagine the opponent attacks me with a jab punch. I don't even have to use the Bong Sao. But if the opponent launches an attack with a heavy straight line punch, then my forearm will be bent like a rattan cane. And if the opponent's punch comes in, my arm will be pushed to one side as a result of the coming force. If the opponent launches a down hacking attack, my arm will be bent down at first and then spring up again when it is totally freed. Therefore, Bong Sao is not an active movement to be performed by free will, but is a passive reaction to be performed in response to the opponent's movements. The freeing arm movements and the thrusting punches are the last series of movements of the Siu Nim Tao. They are applied on occasions when our arms are being controlled by the opponent's grappling hand or other technical movements. The chain punches, when being combined with the steps, turn out to be most effective attacking technique in Wing Chun Kung Fu. The opponent will find it very difficult to nullify this attack. This is the stance turning exercise. From the slow motion, we can see that only one leg is in motion at any moment, while the other leg stays firmly on the ground to support body weight. Let's note the center of gravity on turning. It's now in the center, shifted to the left, back to the center, now to the right, back to the center, left, center, right again. In quick motion, we see that the leg turn alternatively, giving many onlookers the wrong impression that both legs are turning while performing the stance turning. If, however, both of your legs are turning, your whole self will become a moving body and will be liable to fall off balance when being slightly pushed or pulled. When changing to the sidling stance, your front leg supports no burden, but stays firmly on the ground. Literally meaning rolling arms exercise, is an exercise not only offering us training in coordination of our two arms, but also giving us practice in correlation with the arms of our partner. Guo Sao is a fighting practice in the double-arm Chi Sao training. In the Guo Sao exercise, two partners learn how to use what they have acquired to attack or defend, while all offense movements are unknown to each other. Therefore, real fighting practice is being achieved when both partners accelerate the speed of their movements in their exercise. The first movement of Guosao is to coordinate the erect palm and step to attack the opponent. Cheng, feeling the force of his opponent's arm, turns his foot sao to the jump sao with coordination of the turning stance, while changing his bong sao to launch a punch at Leung. Leung feels the down-pressing force of Cheng, poses the bong sao and wu sao to protect himself. When Cheng launches attack, Leung retreats a step to nullify the punching force. This is the lap sao movement. Leung first applies the foot sao to press down Cheng's punching arm, and immediately after that, turns the punching arm to launch a counter-attack at Cheng. Cheng also applies the lap sao movement to counter Leung's attack. Leung now makes a step forward and launches a heavy punch at Cheng. Cheng, feeling the force of Leung's punch, makes use of dance to pose the sidling bong sao. Leung changes to guat sao to flip down Cheng's bong sao, and at the same time launches a straight-line punch at Cheng. When Leung's punching arm glides over Cheng's wu sao arm, Cheng receives his force to pose the sidling bong sao at another direction to dissolve Leung's attack. Of course, Cheng can then apply the lap sao movement to counterattack Leung. But if Leung's other arm launches a fast straight-line punch from the other side of Cheng's wu sao, it's necessary for Cheng to pose the pak sao to deflect Leung's punching arm. As both Leung's arms are being pressed down together, he at once changes to the quan sao to nullify Cheng's straight-line punch. Leung immediately changes to launch double punches.